Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. This I feel like is going to be a crazy week, so I got like 30 seconds to jump on, and I thought I would jump on and share a little project with you guys all. I also have a lot of fabulous announcements to share with you guys. So first things first, there is a big sale coming tomorrow. So Stampin' Up! Is having what they're calling the seasonal sale. This is kind of their Black Friday. And I'm so excited that they're doing it away from Black Friday because I feel like it's always so chaotic. And I like to spend time with my family around Thanksgiving and everything. So I am pumped that they're doing it this week and not Thanksgiving week. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so the next 3 days, Stampin' Up! Is having their seasonal sale. And it is on cardstock, inks, and dyes. So 10% off of cardstock. This is any of the colors of cardstock. It doesn't include designer series paper, so cardstock. 15% off of ink pads, not the bundles, but the individual ink pads. And 20% off dyes. So woo woo! I am so excited. I can't wait. I am going to be stocking up on my cardstock. I've even thought about getting a couple like second ink pads of certain colors that I really like. But we'll see on that. So anyway, big sale. I do have an email reminder going out. It'll be up on my blog tomorrow. Of course, it'll be all over Facebook too. Reminders for that seasonal sale so that you don't miss out on that. But if you want, go to your craft space, see what colors you're missing in your collections or what colors you might need for an upcoming project, and write those down so that you can get those on sale in the next 3 days. Okay. Then I have this fabulous card. This is another one of those cards using that designer series paper that I said has the pets on it that I didn't really care for. So here's the pets. Here's the fabulous side that I used. And I super need to be making cards because you guys know I've been working on my Christmas card stash. And Claire has been helping me. Not with the Christmas card making, more with the packaging up, if you will. And she just likes peeling the stickers off, so like peeling stamps off and peeling the address labels and everything, and then handing them to me. So I actually feel very far ahead, or did feel very far ahead. I don't feel like I have packed up this many cards by the middle of November. It's literally the middle. It's the 15th. Although there's not 30 days this month, are there? But anyway, by the middle of the month, I don't think I've ever been this far ahead. But then I calculated how many more I still have left, and I have like 50 to 60 left to go. So I don't feel like I'm that far ahead. But I do have like over 80 or 90 or something already done. And by done, I mean like ready to be dropped in the mail. Of course, I'm not going to drop them in the mail this early. I usually wait for December 1st. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how many times she sorts them and everything between now and then. So I might be like, these have got to go. So yeah. So here is our card that we're doing today because I need 50 more. So this is an old olive card base. I just took one of the colors from the designer paper, which you can tell there's plenty to choose from. There's Pool Party, Old Olive, Cherry Cobbler, and Bumblebee. So I went with the Old Olive. And then on the front of the card, I just used these strips. So you can see, this does not match up correctly, but you can see that it's like little animals, like cats and dogs and mice in stockings. Again, a hamster, I think. Like, this is not a paper that I would use. It's just not. But I got it, and I'm going to use the back side. I also did this card a couple different ways. I did it with them straight across, like this one here. So straight across. Sorry, I just had to check the monitor. Alex is sleeping, and he actually rolled over to his belly, and he's sleeping on his belly, and it kind of freaks me out. But I mean, he's okay. His head is to the side. He's rolling. He's okay. But yeah, this is the first time that I think he has fallen asleep. He usually just gets mad, but he fell asleep. I actually looked at the camera and I was like, is he on his back or his belly? Because like his arms are out and his head is to the side, and he always sleeps on his back like that, but now he's on his belly like that, and it just kind of freaks me out. But so this one I did straight across, and then my red is also straight. This one I did like with the fun little angles, and then I even did my red a little like angled too. So let me know which one you guys like better, the angles or the straight across. I kind of think that like because they're just like cute little stockings, I feel like the angles is better, but I don't know. I sometimes do angled stuff and I'm like, that looks so cute. And then other times I do angled stuff and I'm like, that looks crooked. So it's just, it's so weird how it just goes with some designs and it just does not for others. The other fun thing about this card technique is that because I'm only using these little bitty strips of designer paper, you can get a lot out of a 12 by 12 sheet. This is just 1 inch by 4 inches. So a lot. Does someone want to do the math for me on that? Before I sit here for 20 minutes and my little brain explodes. I mean, 4 across is 3, and then 1 inch is 12, so 12 times 3 is what, 36? Nailed it. See, I have a ton of these strips, so I definitely need more Old Olive. Before, I probably would have been like, I don't know, maybe I have too many cards in my Christmas card stash, because I did at least once or twice. I thought, you know, I think I'm doing pretty good. And I might have like almost too many like prepared. So then I went and I started marking things off my list, like marking names off the list of the ones that I was done. And I realized like, you know, I had a whole bunch done, but then like I took last year's and highlighted the names that I had left. And I was like, 59? What? So yeah, and then I was like, now I'm back to panic. Hi, Valerie. You like the angled one better? I do too. The stamp set that I actually used for this one is the Penguin Place stamp set, and I just used the Season's Greetings, but I also used those little snowflakes there too. So the little snowflakes, I actually just randomly stamped on the inside of my card. And I stamped it on Pool Party because my latest trend has been to have a colored inside rather than white or vanilla. So, how cute is that? I almost always go white or vanilla, and whenever I did this color, I was like, you know what? I want to do that for every card now. So now I feel like I'm going a little overboard, but we'll see. The ink that I'm using for the snowflakes is Cherry Cobbler. So I'm using Cherry Cobbler for my ink for my greeting on the front of the card, as well as the snowflakes on the inside. So Cherry Cobbler stamped onto Pool Party with a card base of Old Olive. And these are just the colors that I pulled from that designer series paper there. Okay, I'm not going to stamp 1,000,001 of those before showing you guys like the finished one. And you guys know how I am, where I like to kind of jump around as I get bored with one thing. So we will work on those here in a little bit. So now I need that red piece of designer paper. Again, not using the puppies and the kitties and the mice. I mean, I like the kitties. I'm not a huge dog fan, but I do like the kitties. So we're going to angle this, but I'm not going to angle it like too much. One, because I don't want it like super crooked, and two, I don't want my greeting to be like super duper crooked. Okay, so that just goes over the top of that. The stockings, I actually fussy cut. So this is an entire sheet of stockings. And then there's the fabulous stars on the back side. So I literally just fussy cut out a few of these, 3 to be exact, and popped those right on to the card. And I even had this at a class, and one of the girls cut out one of the stockings, but then flipped it over and used the stars side, and it was so super cute. She said she just wanted a different color scheme for her stocking and went with the back side, and it was super cute. I almost need to take this sheet of stockings, especially since I'm going to probably make the rest of these cards. I need to take the sheet of stockings upstairs and do it like while laying in bed at night or something. But so here's the stocking, and she just flipped it over and used the back side. So you can see that on this side, you can see an actual loop right there. But on the back side, it's still like, it's just like a little nubbin. But I mean, it still looks like a loop, so it works perfectly to be able to use the back side. Now, of course, I can't use this one because it's half cut off, but you could always tuck that like underneath the greeting and sort of like hide it, and it would still probably work. So for my stocking, I actually used dimensionals to pop up all of my stockings. And I just kind of angled those a little bit here and there. By the magic of television, I have one already partially done. That wasn't on purpose. It was just, you know me and fussy cutting. I ended up stopping at that point. Then I have this fabulous little stitched label. This was from the Pillow Box dies. So just a cute little label. And I stamped Season's Greetings from that same Penguin Place stamp set. And I'm going to stamp it off to the right, flip it over, and stamp it off to the right again. And then I'm going to cut it in half. And now I'm just going to add that to my card, flush with the edge of that cherry cobbler. So one crank through the Big Shot gets me 2 of these little greetings. So how cute is that? So I don't have to do 1,000,001 of those. I just have to do 1 for every 2 that I do. So this just goes flush with the edge of the Cherry Cobbler designer paper. Just like that. And then fussy cut out more. Oh, I still have to do the inside of this one with those snowflakes. You know, and I will say, like, rotating the snowflakes around as you stamp is kind of best. Just so you don't have that, like, perfect looking pattern. But I'm not going to lie, sometimes I either forget to do that or, like, it's after the 3rd one. And so I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't now. But it kind of gives, like, a better, like, mix and mingle sort of pattern to it. So there we have our little snowflake stocking card. with the snowflakes on the inside. And you can mix and match all of these stockings. So you can pick, different ones that have more green and red, or ones that have the more yellow and blue, and different things like that, to create any sort of combination. So you can see all three of these are totally different. Very similar, like there's two of these, and there's two of those, and there's two of those. But like each one is just a little bit different. Oh, and I have an even more different one over here. Super, super cute. I am loving it. So I think Brad is already back with Claire, and it is her nap time, so I should probably wrap this up before chaos ensues, and help get her down for her nap. So that hopefully I can get some more work done while she is napping. So I just wanted to jump on and do some of those stocking cards with you guys, and also to let you guys know about the seasonal sale that starts tomorrow. Don't forget, it is on cardstock, inks, and dies. So that is 10% off of cardstock, 15% off of ink pads, and 20% off of dies. That is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'll definitely give you lots of reminders on that, on either a Facebook Live, on here on my Facebook, my blog, and in my email. If you're not on my mailing list, you can always click on the link in the description box to join my mailing list. You'll also get a free card making cheat sheet whenever you do so. So just a little extra perk for joining my mailing list. Don't forget, I'm also doing the Eden's Garden online and in-person class. And you can click on the link in the description for all the details on that class. So near or far, you can stamp with me wherever you are. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Love, hugs, and prayers to all of you guys. I will see you back again, hopefully tomorrow while Claire is at school, but we'll just see what the week brings us. I love you guys all. Have a wonderful day. Bye.